Good morning, guys. Ian, living in the Philippines, 18th of January, Saturday, 2025. To this day, 5 years in the Philippines. Yay! Now the guys are starting to construct. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's go. So before I start, I done what I thought was a funny video and a little bit for information, which many people, I think, have misinterpreted or misunderstood. It was, I've had enough, I'm leaving the Philippines. What I did say in the video description was watch to the end and you'll understand. And I think some of you guys didn't do that. Naughty. So, yeah, I had some comments. Oh, it's your own fault. And if you don't like it, go home. You shouldn't come in the first place. Oh, idiots like you. Yeah. I do love the Philippines. That's why I'm still here after 5 years. So, yeah. So I'm going to have to switch my very small electric fanny on. So the guys now, they're laying tiles now, the construction, so you can maybe hear the cutting of the tiles. So sorry for that. Bad timing now. It was very nice and quiet. That's why I thought I'd start. Anyway, back to the topic, 5 years Philippines. As many of you might know, many of you might not know, my life has been quite different to many other people. So I think I've had a big advantage over a lot of other people before I came to the Philippines. In that, because you can say, why, Ian, why? Yes, let me. I was in China for 12 years before coming to the Philippines. And as many of you might know, many of you might not know, I met my wife, my Philippine wife, in 2007, 2008. And so over the years, so over the 12 years, we were in the Philippines many times to see our family. And we also got married in 2016. So I was very well prepared and knew everything, and we sorted out. We bought a lot, and we were building a house before we came over. So that's the advantage I had um, from other people that you guys. Well, it doesn't matter where you come, but it's mostly guys from the States here. They come over here one or two times, didn't really live here or are ill prepared, and in the end fail, and then having to go back home. So yeah, I was like I said, lots of experience. I just this morning had a message about choosing an area where we live. Well, we could have been on the beach and whatever, and Davao Ball, but because my wife had been away from her family for so many years. Okay, we used to come here once or twice a year. So her thing was also because she's getting also older now. She's only 2 years younger than me. So she wanted to also spend as much time with her mother because her mother was getting on. He unfortunately died, I think it was a year ago. And yeah, she wanted to spend time with her family, which was okay with me. So we wasn't originally going to live in the jungle. Most of you know what I'm talking about with her family. But then well, my wife decided she didn't want to, and we moved on the other side of town. There we are now. So in this subdivision. So not directly with the family. We're only 10 to 15 minutes away, so very easy to get to them. So we're away from all the travel. So that's why my 5 years in the Philippines, um, I know it might be a bit boring to all you other guys because, like I said, I was already prepared. So for me, it hasn't been hard. Like I said, I was in China already for 12 years. So I was already used to the Asian way of life, Asian way of thinking, where a lot of you guys have trouble with, um, having trouble to adapt to the new way of life. So I knew that already. So that was a big plus. Um, of course, it was a bit sad leaving all the guys behind in China. So I'd worked 12 years with my team and also the guys that we used to hang around with in Shanghai, although that was getting less over the years. So that was another, because probably you say, yeah, why did I leave then in 2020? Um, yeah, the company had uh, different plans in 2019. He says 2020, the boss, yeah, we want to do this, and I wasn't quite happy with that. I wasn't really happy with the job at that time. And yeah, I was getting tired and back was hurting. And I just needed, I think I needed something new. I couldn't, though, I didn't want to start new in another company because the guy goes, yes, start there. So I said, I don't really want to. I just want to settle down now. And I'd already had my plans done originally to stop work in 2023 when I was 60. But then my wife fell sick in 2019. She had cancer. And I said to the boss, she's got to have an operation and chemotherapy. And, she's not going to have a good time. And I think it's best for me to be there with her instead of working in Shanghai. So we looked at finances. It was possible then to stop work earlier. Of course, that money is now missing, but it's something you have to plan and deal with. These things do happen. And yeah, that's why then I stopped work, and that's why we came over to the Philippines this day in 2020. Which um, what a coincidence! It was if we would have waited 1 month later, COVID pandemic started. So we would have been stuck. If we would have waited 1 month later, we would have been stuck in China. The lockdowns, no flights, and we were stuck there for God knows how long. And I had no job, so I don't know if the company would have took me on for the year, but that would have been, I'm saying I'm leaving, I'm gone, and then can I stay just for another year or so? But yeah, anyway, so we were very lucky. So at that time, so we came over then January, this day, 2020. The house, so this house was not quite finished. So we were living in the jungle at our mother's house. If you've seen some of my videos, the big pink house. So, and then, while we were living there, so it was March the 23rd is when the lockdown started. Oh, guys, I don't know if the noise with they're cutting the tiles. Sorry, maybe I should have used my microphone. So where was I? Living in the pink house, and then so our house here was almost finished, and I'm getting a bit annoyed now with that noise. Oh,
So, guys, sorry about that. I've had to plug the microphone in, and we'll see if that's better. But now I've done this, the noises have stopped. Anyway, so sorry for that. So let's start. Not start from the beginning. So where was I? Living in a pink house which belonged to my wife's mother. Um, yeah, we had to go there first, and while we were living there, that's when the lockdown started. So the guys on the construction couldn't finish the house. So there was only a few bits to do actually, like connecting the water and a few other things. So if that would have been done, we could have actually moved into this house. But yeah, that wasn't to be. So we spent then 4 months then living in the pink house. So yeah, that was um, quite an experience. Didn't expect that just as we left China. So sitting in the pink house, not being allowed out, and all the COVID things happening. So yeah, anyway, we survived that, and yeah, I suppose it got um, or give us a chance. Even though I know all the family, so we were there all together, and yeah, it was okay. I said we survived, and so then over the years, yeah. So after the COVID, the when the lockdowns were not so strict, a couple of workers could come in and finish the house. Yeah, and then we were, I think it was June 2020. We could then move into the house. So yeah, at last we got our own place, and I said, yeah, no problems at all. So I knew about the food and everything because, like I said, we've been here many times before, and it was getting used to the new neighbours here. That was no problem. So we have very nice neighbours. Lots of friends. I think I have more friends here than I did in all the other countries I used to go to. So for me, it was no problem. Yeah, and the food, no problem with the food. Um, yeah, I did not miss work. It was nice just to, you. What I thought was once you stop working, I could sleep better, but it hasn't. So I'm a very bad sleeper. So up early in the morning, and in the Philippines, everybody sort of goes to bed at 9 o'clock at night, which is for us a bit unusual. But even I get used to that now. Sometimes to either because I'm up at 4 o'clock or I'm awake at 4 o'clock. So yeah, and all the noises like what's going on now, and especially with the dogs and chickens before, you get used to that over time. A lot of people, I think it's the other way around. They just get sick and tired of it, and they start moaning and then having to leave. So I haven't had that problem. Yes, sometimes like now, you want to do a video or something and gets on your nerves, but that's all part of life. That happens in Europe also, or wherever you come from. Um, yeah. See, I can't say my side anything negative. I said to a guy this morning, I haven't gone crazy much. um, I've got a little bit fatter, I think, even though I eat less than I used to. Not because it doesn't taste good or whatever. I love the food, but I'm just not. Maybe it's the heat. I just have a small breakfast in the morning. My wife will then usually cook at lunchtime one of her meals, either a Western style or Asian. I'm not fussy. And then in the evening, then it'll be a sandwich with a bag of crisps. Um, I normally drink my 2 beers a day, which I always done. even when I was in China or in Germany. So I'm not getting fat. I think it's just the fact that I'm sitting around, maybe not doing as much as I was before. So yeah, I don't know, guys. So 5 years, it's gone quickly. Um, what can I say? Still as happy as I was before. Um, what I have noticed, so maybe we say changes in oneself. So me and my wife. So I think I have quietened down quite a lot because at work, you're going around and everything's got to be as it should be in a company. So you have a little bit of stress and whatever. So here you're just more laid back. So you can do what you want when you want and go out, enjoy the sun here. Of course, you have the rainy seasons, but that's no issue. Apart from when the streets flooded. Most of the times, I just love about that as well. There's no point sitting here moaning about everything. It's like the Filipinos; they always see the funny side of it, and that's what you got to do. So one thing, and I did do a video about it, is your wife changes. Um, some people agreed when I done this video. Some people agreed with me. Some did not. Um, if you meet your wife in a different country, you meet her as she is at that moment, and she is not the same as when she is here in the Philippines. That's not the same woman. You'll understand that when you come back then here, because then your wife is then totally different. For example, when she meets you abroad and she moves in with you, or she's for you there, 24/7. But then when you get used to that, and that's why you meet her. That's what she does, right? If you're working, so she'll cook for you, she'll wash for you, she'll do the shopping for you. But then when she's here, she's in there, she's with the family then. So whereas before, 100% attention to you, that's in gone, and it's understandable. It's the way it is. So she's here with her mother that she hasn't seen for a very, very long time. She's then here with her kids, with her grandkids, and it'll be same. It'll be the same in any other country. So now I've got music now from the side. We've got the garbage collections today, and normally they just beep their horn. Well, now they're playing loud music instead. Welcome to the Philippines, guys. So it was yes, the wife. So it'd be the same in Europe or America when your wife, she want to go out and visit her family and whatever. But it's more noticeable as when you're both away alone for many years, and then you come here, it does change. My side, it's totally normal and it's okay. Some guys might have a problem with that. So yeah, that's the only thing with changes with oneself. Um, yeah, okay. You have your little habits when you're not in the Philippines, and of course that changes also when you're here, because then you adapt to the Filipino way of life, which you're supposed to. Don't come over here and then thinking that you live then your European or American way of life over here. You can try. Um, I say you can do. I suppose it'll cost you more money, and you won't be then interacting with the Filipinos, I don't think, because they won't understand that, because you're trying to live your own lifestyle, and that won't work over here. Normally, you come over here to the Philippines to be with the Filipinos, not live like the Filipinos, but similar. You see, this house is similar to some other big houses in the Philippines build, and yeah, eat and drink with them, party with them, talk with them, sit with them. If you don't want to do that, why are you here in the Philippines? I don't know. So, yeah, guys. So, as you can see, 5 years. Not much else I can say, actually. Yep, so you see, I started my YouTube channel just over a year ago. So, yeah, I used to do small things here and there, go for walks. I used to do a lot of gardening, and then also watching then YouTube. And then I was sort of not forced, but I was watching channels and thinking, what are they talking about? About the Philippines again. That's not, no, 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 no. And then I was always talking to one particular channel, and he said, well, you have lots of ideas yourself. Why not do your own channel? I go, no, 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 I'm not too shy and not camera shy. And I don't think I could sit down and talk in front of the camera like this. But I did it. And yeah, it's been quite enjoyable and funny sometimes. Yes, I've done a couple of rant videos also. And yep, I troll the troll. So now the dog, they're all at it this morning. Oh dear. So yes, guys. I think that's all I can say about it. There's not much I can say. So we've been out here 5 years, survived. We haven't gone crazy. Life goes on for normal, as I hope it will do the next 5 years. So hopefully then, in the 5 years, I can do 10 years Philippines. So until then, guys, it's a Saturday. Hope you have a good weekend. Watch out. I'm intending to do a live later this afternoon or early this evening today. Talk about anything we want, also about the 5 years, how I got here, why, what I've done, or whatever. Open topic. Get all the guys together. Saturday evening chat. So till then, guys, have a good weekend. Take care. It's goodbye. See you guys.